Hi there, it's Rebecca. Just thought I'd let you see my Perpetual calendar that I started on the 5th of March. It's now the 13th, I think, and I think I'm going to say that I'm finished decorating it up. When you last saw it, I think the box you would have seen in the first part of this video is that it started off as a shoebox and some card that I've now decorated and put in some embellishments and things in the box, so I'll show you now what it's like. I got some, I think it was just like, you know, that backing board kind of things that you get in a lot of wrappings and stuff, and I cut them down to size to fit in. And then I think I showed you in the last video I had some lovely 12 by 12 scrapbook papers that I covered, and because they're double-sided ones, I covered the back as well with the reverse of the normal paper. And then what I did was I've put little sort of tags on the top of each of them, like that, and I've got a bit of flower on each corner. The other thing I've done for each month is I've taken these little money envelopes that I use for the kids for school, and what I did was I rolled them back to kind of made them like I folded the bottom edge in under and glued them on, and then inside each of the envelopes on every month I have this slip of paper that I pull out, and then I'm just listing everybody's birthdays on there and the date of their birthday. Let's see some of the ones it's this month. And then each of the days, I think I showed you before, I have been cutting out all the library cards, and I've dated up in the top corner, and each day I will be writing, in fact I've just realised it's the 14th today, not the 13th, writing little notes, and when I've written them I just put them to the back of the month. And just to show you what I have been writing every day, it goes through and through and through and through. 8th, 7th, 6th, and the 5th started this Perpetual calendar. So there's the day I started it, so I'll have to put in today that I've actually finished it. Almost. When I say I'm finished, I still have a few more of the library cards to do, but that's the bit that takes a bit of time, and I've got months ahead of me. I've done about 7 months, so I think we've got plenty of time. What I did was covered the whole shoebox in more of this paper that I had, and the lid is underneath. I showed you that for extra stability, and I covered the lid as well, glued it all together, and it's really, really sturdy now. It's really strong, so it's going to hold together for a while. And the feet on the bottom, what I did with these, it was actually, you can see the holes in the bottom there, it was a bracelet, just that cheap costume jewellery that I bought, and this was starting to it can leave marks on the wrist, so I broke it all up and I thought I'll use it for bling, so I've put them on his feet onto the bottom of it, so it makes it nice and sturdy. All the way around I took some lace trim, this gathered kind of lace, and I inked it up with some of the Tim Holtz vintage photo, the stress inks. Glued that the whole way around, goes all the way around. You'll see this side's plain, but that was kind of deliberate because where I'm going to set it, this is going to be against a wall anyway, so it's not going to be seen, so I didn't need anything decorated on this side. Again, the back's quite plain because you're not going to see it, but I did the lace work all the way around. I started at the back and worked my way around to the front. Did the same with this pearl sort of bead, like a pearl trim, it's little sort of oblong pearls, so I trimmed them all the way around. And all the way around in here. On the front, what it's got on the front here is it says life, and I thought on the side that I'm going to see, I have put on here, it's a journey. And I thought, well, it's a record of everything, and life is a journey, so that'll be fine. And on the front I've got some of these little ribbon roses I've put on my hot glue gun, and I've actually burnt my finger quite badly tonight finishing this off, but never mind, it'll get better. I've got some sort of wooden tiles, and I've got spelling out life, and I've got leather trims on the top of that, some bling beads on some gold wire that's twisted in here, a little ribbon, and I also thought these might be handy, so I've put a couple of these Tim Holtz, the clips that you get from him, and I put them in there, and I thought, well, if there's little notes or anything, I can either stick them on there or I can put them on here. Oh, sorry, up onto the tags here if there's anything I need to keep note of. And then it's got life in the front, and then it's a journey on the side. This more of the same kind of flowers and some of this trim. I've got these wooden flowers that I bought. I think I got them from Hobbycraft, and I've glued them on, and then in the middle I put on a bit of bling. I had some Tim Holtz die cuts, and I sort of distressed it up. It was in white card, inked them up with some distress inks, some buttons, put on some of my own buttons. I'm still finding bits of hot glue, but never mind, that'll go. Another ribbon, more of this, and then this is actually, I made these myself out of organza, and it's the organza flower that I've made. I think there's maybe 6 layers of organza, and I've burnt it with a, I think one of that cooker lighters, just to make it all curl in. And then I got some more lace and stressed it up with some of the vintage photo ink as well, and put that in around the back. Tucked in some more of these little roses. And as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months I've done, so still have a few more of these cards to cut out and round the edges and get them done, but that's the kind of thing I can do as I go along. So I just thought I would let you see how my finished Perpetual calendar looks. And again, thank you Kerry for the initial idea. Ready now to put this up by beside my bed, and I'll be keeping notes every night and look forward to looking back through it in years to come. Thank you for watching. Bye!